Welcome to Monument Mayhem. Every day I'm traveling to a new monument in Rust for 25 days straight. You're going to see a new monument and a new video from me on this channel every day until I'm done with every single one. Oh, there's my ride. Gotta go. Oh, hey, Lighthouse. Okay, day 2. Here we go. The lighthouse has no radiation, no puzzle, but it does have a recycler, and as you can imagine, quite a bit of verticality. Now this is going to sound silly, but first we're going to talk about how you get up to it. I swear I've wasted so much time thinking I can get up to the lighthouse in different areas, from water, from land, crouch jumping, you name it. And funny enough, I've died and lost everything from not being able to get up to it quick so that I have the best position possible. There are more difficult ways to get up the lighthouse, but I'm going to show you the two that I use the most. The first is this little rock formation. It's easy to spot because it literally looks so inviting, like little rock stairs saying, "Climb me." Now, if you go up and to the left, it looks like you can jump up this, but you can't. Once you get up, you go to the other part of the broken fence to the right, which you can jump easily. This being said, you could always come from the dock if you just don't want to mess with it, or if you're using a boat. Lighthouse is sporting a lot of barrels, which is awesome, as well as some crates, including a food crate that sometimes spawns at the bottom. You will be able to get scraps to recycle or comps to keep, as well as plenty of crude and low grade. There's two ways to get into it. If you think someone is camping the room that most people go to, then why not sneak around the back? The lighthouse can get insanely dark, so I would recommend turning on the lights if you're alone, or you may end up falling to your death pretty easily. I've done it before. Inside the first room, there's a crate as well as a green card on the table that spawns. Outside of that, there's really nothing special about this room. The best way up is to hit the cement pillar, walk all the way to the crease, turn around, and jump up to the recycling area. In my opinion, this is one of the best recycling spots in the game if you don't want the tax from a safe zone recycler. It's extremely defendable, and you can hear and see anyone coming from a mile away. If you do and simply want to run, you can survive a fall if you jump in the right place. And I get asked this question semi-frequently, but something you should know about water as we climb this lighthouse is you always want to have the same depth of water available when you jump down something as the length of the jump itself, because that's how far you're going to go underwater. So if it's too shallow, you'll die. There's a crate at the top, but I almost never go to it because it's so tedious and annoying, and I typically don't have the luxury of time. There are, however, crates and barrels on the way up, so you will have to decide what's worth it and what's not at the lighthouse. As far as building around the lighthouse and its safety, it's typically more populated at the beginning of wipes, but it's definitely a really solid monument to build around in my opinion, if you compare it with something else. Access to the water allows for an awesome comp farm, and the safety of recycling is a huge deal. I'm honestly a pretty big fan of the lighthouse. It does have some drawbacks in that the same way it's defensible to you, it's defensible to others. It's a little annoying to get to typically, and it doesn't have any military crates or really any chance of spawning an item worth any significant value. And for that reason, it's better than Mining Outpost, and I consider it a mid-tier monument. Don't sleep on the lighthouse. See you tomorrow.